All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be fishing pond again. Actually, the pond in the last video I uploaded. I've shot a couple videos since then, but nothing panned out with actually catching any fish, so I never ended up uploading them. So you won't see those, but we're back. We do not have Jay with us. We're all out here by ourselves, but it doesn't stop us. We're gonna catch some fish and see what we can do out here. So I will bring the camera up if I spot anything interesting on the way out, but I will talk to you guys when we get to the pond. Peace. Those tadpoles from the last video have grown up. See them? Those are kind of big. All right, so it has been raining recently, like a good bit this last week or so. And today's about the first day it hasn't rained at all. So I'm really hoping I did not just do the walk for a muddy pond. But that's fishing, you gotta take the chances to get those good fish. So let's see what it's looking like. Also, I have ruined these shoes and I haven't even started fishing. All right, this is the first view of the pond. And from what I see, it looks good. It doesn't look brown, it looks like a deep green. And as you can see over here, out in the far distance, the lily pads have shown up. So I think that's where a ton of bass are gonna be. It's right over there and along this as well. Let's get set up. Just look at that water. Look at where I'm at. This is beautiful out here. All right, so today we're gonna be using flukes, and then I got some other stuff as well. Got a top water frog, especially those lily pads being here. I think that's going to be a really good choice. And then also bought spinner. These are somehow just one of the best fishing baits you can literally buy. No matter what, really any water, the ocean, creeks, ponds, lakes, all of it, fish will bite a spinner. So brought that just in case nothing's working today. But I really expect these to work. I've got other colors of these as well. So really just gonna see what I can do today. I'm gonna get set up, we'll catch the fish. All right, side note, as I was driving out here, I actually thought about the fact that I really haven't got to fish much lately. So what I was thinking, what I have been doing for fishing is going to the creek actually in my very first video I've ever made. I've been going there after work and just catching a couple before I go home. I don't get off work till 7, so I usually don't have too much time. But what I was thinking, just so I could get another video out without having like a day like this, is to do a video over a week. To go after work basically every day and record like a little clip every day and make a video off of that, kind of see how much fish I could catch over a week in one area. I think that'd be pretty cool. So expect that possibly, if I can kind of find the time to do it. But while I was setting up, kind of just wanted to get that out there before I forgot about it, but yeah. All right, we are set up with the first bait, the fluke. Just simple hook. Just hook it through the front, run it through, hook it through the back. Make sure you get that as flush as you can. You just want it to be pretty clean, but you still want them to kind of bite down like this, and boom, hooks out. So that's when you can hook them. So we are set up. Time to catch a fish. Yes, sir. Woo. First of the day. Little small guy, but we'll take it. We are not getting skunked. Let's go ahead and catch another. I'm telling you, once you use these flukes, there's really nothing else that you need, especially on a day like today. It doesn't get better. But let's get back in the water. Let's catch another. It's time to move spots. We're going over in that area. So I will see you guys when we get over there. I'm calling it fish this cast. I lied. All right, so no luck at the spot I thought would be the best today. So audible, we're gonna either switch up baits. I'm moving spots already, but I'm trying to think if I should switch baits to the flash, like with the spinner, or with all these lily pads, if I should just do top water. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm also gonna find a better spot, see what I can do. All right, so we've made it to the end of the pond. As you can see, tons of lily pads. We don't really catch much over there, but that beaver dam right there usually has something hanging around it. So, and then sometimes this tree has some stuff hanging around it. I'm gonna try the fluke for a little bit longer, then switch to the frog for all these lily pads. Then we'll go from there, probably switch to the spinner to end it. You can actually see little fish right there. All right, we made it out to this part. You have to kind of cross a little creek to get to. This is the end of the pond. You can't really, oh man, this is all mud. All right, back to what I was saying. This is the edge of the pond. You can't like circle that way to get over there, or at least it's really, really hard to do. So gonna come here, then end up going back over to that side and trying a little bit before I dip out. But it hasn't been as good as I thought it would be. I really thought it'd be a lot better than what we're getting, but you never know. That big one could be lurking, just waiting. That's what keeps you fishing. Let's see what we can do. All right, rough go at it. I switched to the spinner. This might honestly even be too big for this pond, I don't know. But we're gonna see. We're gonna cast back here and then start working our way back to the front so we can go to that other side. See if we can catch anything. Ever since that first fish, it's been non-existent. I haven't even seen one, so let's hope. We switched. Forgot I had a beer, so I'm gonna crack this open and honestly just sit here for a little bit, admire the nature. It's beautiful out here. Cloudy day, perfectly cloudy, not too much, not too hot, not too cold. That's why you see the long sleeve. So just gonna sit here and enjoy it for a little bit. I'll catch you guys up when I get back to the front. I'm probably gonna switch back to the fluke, just thinking about it, because I don't think anything in this water is gonna really bite that spinner right now, just because it's not, the conditions don't really look good for it. The water honestly looks pretty bad back in this area, so I kind of see why they're not biting, but I don't care. I'm cool with sitting here and just hanging out. Spider with some eggs on it, it looks like. I don't really like spiders. Oh, it's crazy the spiders can just walk on the water. All right, on my way back to the beginning of the pond, I kind of messed up. You have to jump this to get over to where I was at, and I missed the jump. So my foot is soaked. This one's right here. Yeah, I'm screwed. So now I have wet foot, but I have to catch another fish. Sorry for the camera placement, but I have wet foot now, and now I gotta catch a fish. I have to make this worth it. So I'm gonna set back up, fish a little bit on the way, and then I'm gonna see how the path looks over there to get to the other side, because all of this is way more grown than it was last time. So if it's like super like cut off by a bunch of vines, I'm probably not gonna walk over there, not with wet foot. So I'm gonna go ahead, try to see if I can catch another. All right, I'm not catching anything, so I've got to switch it up. I'm gonna look through my bag, see what I can find. Maybe something speaks to me, maybe something speaks to the fish. I've got to catch at least one more. So I'm gonna find something. I'll update you when I put it on. All right, switch baits. Got this weighted swim bait. Let's see if maybe this works. I don't really want to, I don't like fishing with like really slow baits like worms and crawdads. Crawdads sometimes, but like worms and like Ned rigs, all that. Not a huge fan. So I'm gonna just stick to the stuff I like. The steady retrieve, or the like two pulls and a retrieve. You know what I mean? So gonna try this out, see what I can do. All right, I'm calling it quits. I lose, I've been defeated. I can't catch any more since that first one. So I'm gonna call the video quits here. I'm very hungry. I was expecting to catch some fish by now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits. Expect a video very soon, probably in the next week or two. I'm gonna probably do that video, like I said, every day after work, kind of go for 20, 30 minutes, see if I can catch anything, kind of stitch it all together for a week. I'll see you then. And you already know what the motto is on this channel. Get outside. Peace.